Ahoy hoy! My name is Nickerson, and I'm your student's mathematics teacher this semester at Minnetonka Regional High School. A little bit about myself. This is my 6th year at Minnetonka Regional High School as a math teacher, and I've taught in courses all the way from algebra through trigonometry, from Carnegie all the way through level 1. In addition to my time as a teacher here at Minnetonka, I've been involved in the Minnetonka community in many different fashions. In my first 4 years, I was an assistant football coach and heavily involved in student activities as the coordinator of the Bigger, Faster, Stronger program. Currently, I no longer coach football here at Minnetonka. I'm an assistant coach over at American International College in Springfield, Massachusetts. In addition to my extracurricular activities, I also am completing my master's currently at Westfield State University in Education Administration. Also, I've been heavily involved here at Minnetonka Regional High School over the last year in the flipped classroom approach. Hence why I'm trying this evening a flipped open house approach for all the parents and guardians that are unable to make it this evening or have multiple students in the school at the same time, so we can accommodate you seeing the same thing that I would go over as if it was the crowd in front of me. Hello. For the course description, the students will be exposed to many topics in algebra, including solving systems of equations, polynomials and exponents, quadratic equations and quadratic functions, exponential equations and exponential functions, radical expressions and triangles, and rational expressions and radical equations. For you non-mathematics people, what that means is we'll be using the following book and we'll be covering chapters 7 through 12. In their part 1 courses, they covered chapters 1 to 6. We finished the book from 7 to 12 in this course. In addition to the topics covered in this class, we will be using a Texas Instruments TI Inspire graphing calculator. These are the newest and best technology that Texas Instruments has in terms of graphing calculators. We've already implemented these many times in our class, and we will use these often to show that extra enrichment activity and have students be able to make that connection to what they did in class to the real life. What's great about these calculators are that these yellow hats are a Wi-Fi, and I have a Wi-Fi network set on my front computer in which that I can send things to your students' calculators, collect them from the calculators, we can analyze and go over them as a class, and the students have really enjoyed them so far. You do not, I repeat, do not have to go run out tonight, run out and go buy one of these calculators right away. There's no need to go run. If you'd like to buy one, that's the calculators they'll be using throughout high school, but you do not, I repeat, do not have to go out tonight, oh, I need to go get it, You just need to, just so you know what they're using in the future. For the grading in this course, as you can see, it will be broken down in the following categories. Tests and quizzes are 70% of the term grade. All tests and quizzes are announced. There are no surprise pop or test quizzes in this course. Homework is 15% of the grade, and as you hopefully saw in the syllabus that you signed when your student brought it home, homework's graded on a 0 to 4 scale. Occasionally I'll do it by the number of problems, but most commonly a 0 to 4 scale based on completion. Classwork and journals. Due to having 84-minute blocks, we will be doing a lot of classwork. Journals maybe once a chapter, but more classwork every single day. The reason I like classwork so much is it's guided practice, so when the students are with me, I'm able to give them help and support. When they go home, oftentimes they don't have the resource, myself obviously, I'm not there, so sometimes it's great having classwork to answer a lot of questions. And finally, as you saw earlier, the TI Inspires, the calculators are the last 5% of that grade. The course grade, which is the grade that you'll see on your final transcript for this course, Term 1 is worth 40%. Term 2 is worth 40%. And in this course, we do have a mid-semester and a final exam. So each of those is worth 10% apiece, or you can think of it as average the two together, and that's your last 20% of the course grade. In this course, we'll be using Edline, as in all courses at Minnetonka Regional High School. On my Edline page, I often post grade reports. I try to post them weekly, especially now that we're going to start having tests and quizzes, so that you can have the most accurate information as quickly as possible. It's important that you have your own Edline account. I know sometimes you have your students' Edline accounts and you sign on with them, but just so you can sign on whenever you'd like, you can have your own Edline account, and there's several of you that do not have your Edline accounts activated yet. If you need help with that, please see me or email me. The communication between home and myself is crucial, especially in these algebra courses. My goal and our goal together really is to make sure that your student is in the correct course. Is that the course is the right pace, that it'll be set up for success in the future, and we want to make sure that students get off on the right foot coming into high school, coming into these algebra courses, because everything's built upon the algebra courses. For communication, if you could give me, and you'll see on the last part of this, the open house information sheet, the best ways to get a hold of you. I know some of you prefer email, cell phone, home phone. Just tell me what it is. Typically, if it's more than a couple of lines, I'd rather call you instead of typing out an email, because there's confusion and clarity that needs to be stressed sometimes in phone calls that can't be stressed in emails, and things are left too vague. Thank you for taking the time to watch this open house video. Please fill that open house information sheet, email me, get a hold of me with the best ways to get a hold of you. If you see me, please introduce yourself. I love getting to know the parents and guardians of the students I have in class. That way we can work together for the most success of the student. Thank you very much.